Coming up, a review of the book Rukhmabai, The Life and Times of a Child Bride Turned Rebel Doctor, written by Sudhir Chandra. Namaste friends, my name is Shri Subramanian Paimal and you are listening to the Histology podcast. Before I proceed, a full disclosure. This book was bought with my own money and not been provided to me by the author or publisher. Little bit about the author. Sudhir Chandra was former Senior Fellow, Center for Social Studies, Surat, Gujarat, and visiting professor, Institute for the Study of Languages and Cultures of Asia and Africa, Tokyo University of Foreign Studies. He is the author of Gandhi, An Impossible Possibility, Enslaved Daughters, Colonialism, Law and Women's Rights, Continuing Dilemmas, Understanding Social Consciousness, The Oppressive Present, Literature and Social Consciousness in Colonial India, and Dependence and Disillusionment, Emergence of National Consciousness in Later 19th Century India. Let me read a brief description of the book. Quote, the extraordinary story of a child bride who took on the patriarchy and emerged one of India's pioneering women doctors. From overcoming stupendous trials to inscribing her name in the annals of women's liberation, Rukhmabai's journey is marked by a quiet, unyielding strength. Denied formal education and wedded off at 11 years of age to a 19-year-old wastrel named Dadaji Bhikaji, Rukhmabai refused to live with him and was dragged into a vexatious legal lawsuit for the restitution of conjugal rights. The suit set off a huge social and political debate of far-reaching importance. Coverage of her historic defiance in both British and Indian media established her as a salient figure of global feminism and, along with the backing of notable reformers, soon paved the way for her move to the United Kingdom to study medicine. Studying at the London School of Medicine for Women and qualifying to be a doctor in 1894, she returned to India a celebrity but chose an unglamorous life of service through medical practice. She spent the next many years until her retirement in 1929, leading hospitals in Surat and Rajkot through two pandemics, performing daring surgeries, awakening women across classes and inspiring them to openly seek medical treatment. An outcome of research spanning decades, Sudhir Chandra's intelligent, empathetic biography shines brilliant new light on this extraordinary but little-known life of a rebel doctor who dared to challenge the norms of her time and left behind a formidable legacy. The radical view she proposed of women's freedom is yet to be fully realized. Unquote. Sudhir Chandra's writing is meticulous and deeply researched, presenting Rukhmabai's life with clarity and empathy. The book is written in an accessible, engaging style that blends history with personal narrative. The author does a remarkable job of placing Rukhmabai's individual experience within the larger context of social, political and colonial changes. His deep understanding of the historical backdrop makes the story rich and multifaceted, showcasing not just Rukhmabai's life but the broader issues faced by women in colonial India. I would like to quote a few interesting passages from the book. First, no less significantly, Rukhmabai exposes the myth that the advent of the English had initiated a great activity in the direction of reform. Whatever might be the fruits of that activity, there is not the least general improvement in social or domestic life of the natives, at least of the Hindu. Second, contrary to the reigning view that Hindu customs and laws were static and regressive, Kashinath Trimbak Telang maintained that they were intrinsically dynamic. It was British rule that had stopped the natural and progressive development of Hindu civilization and had fossilized the law, which but for that would have developed naturally. The governing principle of Hindu jurisprudence, Telang maintained, was what custom has made, custom can also ameliorate. Third, there was also a Christian evangelical angle to celebration of Rukhmabai in Britain. This is best revealed in the following description of what preceded Rukhmabai's lecture at the Tyndale Chapel. After singing and prayer, Mr. Fry, the chairman, spoke of the responsibility placed upon us in the relation to our people in India. The country has not been given for our own aggrandizement. If we are to govern India, we must be very particular about the laws we enact, and the English government should not uphold any customs which involve suffering for the women of India. If England is to hold her right positions among the nations, she must govern those who are brought under her sway righteously. Nothing short of the blessed gospel of Jesus Christ can purify and sanctify the people of that land. Conclusion. Rukhmabai is a thoughtful and poignant biography that brings to light a pivotal figure in Indian history. Sudhir Chandra's sensitive portrayal of Rukhmabai's life and her fight against oppressive systems provide readers with a nuanced understanding of the historical challenges faced by women in colonial India. The book offers valuable insights into the intersection of gender, law and social reform and paints a portrait of an individual who, against all odds, became a symbol of resistance and progress. For anyone interested in Indian history, social reform or the history of women's rights, Rukhmabai is a must-read. It is not just the story of a woman's struggle, but a powerful reminder of the larger battles fought by individuals against the tide of social conventions. I give this book 4.25 out of 5. At the time of recording this book review, the book is available only in paperback and Kindle formats. It is yet to be made available in hardcover and audible formats. I have given the respective buy links in the show notes. Please check them out for the latest prices. Last but not the least, thank you for spending a valuable time listening to this book review. Really grateful. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Histology podcast on your favorite podcasting app, and also feel free to leave a review. Also, please check histology.com for all previous episodes. Thanks, and looking forward to hearing from you. Take care and bye.